What's up, YouTube? My name's Zane. I'm bringing you a Thunder Dragon deck profile. This is a much more combo-based variant than the variant we played in the last video. I think it's more consistent overall, even though it's more cards. I'll get into that. But basically, your goal with this deck is to summon Colossus turn 1, and then summon Union Carrier to equip Dragon Buster. But a lot of times you can extend further than that, and I'll explain how. But we started out the stream tonight 12-0, and we ended up 23-4 overall. So it was pretty solid. We played against a lot of meta. We're in Platinum. And out of the 27 matches, we only bricked one time. So I'd say it's consistent. And we ended up winning that game anyways. Basically, a lot of times you can make Colossus with a Union Carrier and then make a Predaplant Anaconda underneath it. To summon Titan, so you know, on Colossus equipped with a Titan as well, and that's really, really powerful. And sometimes you can even make Appaloosa Unicarrier Colossus, which is just crazy. Most decks can't beat that. But for the deck profile, we played 1 Destruction Sword, 2 Matrix. We cut this down from 3 because we added another normal summon, another Solar, and we just wanted to cut down on the normal summons, make it more consistent, not open hands full of normal summons. Matrix is kind of nice though, because it is a Thunder Dragon effect in hand that you can use to make Colossus, so it's nice, it's versatile, but I would only play 2 in this build. Played 3 Maxi and 3 Ash for hand traps and 2 Nibiru. Then we also played 2 Droplet, as well as going second cards. These are all really good. Maxi and Ash is obvious, and then Nibiru and Droplet lets you have a chance going second against like Drytron or Tri-Brigade, any combo deck. We also played 2 White Dragon and 1 Black Dragon. That's a big difference from the last profile. These cards are insanely strong, and honestly, probably shouldn't play Thunder Dragon without them because Chaos Space is such a good card. This card is insanely good. You discard to search a Baby Dragon, basically. You can also search Chaos Dragon, Levineer, or Duo sometimes, but and then it draws another card by banishing it to return a banished card. But this just increases the consistency tremendously of the deck, because if you open Chaos Space and a Dragon Roar, Chaos Space and a Dragon Dark, like that's just full combo right there. And also the Chaos Dragons work really well with like Solar. And there's a lot of ways to get started in this deck, whereas the last deck profile had a lot less starters, and overall it makes it way more powerful, way more consistent. And so we played the 2 Solar. This is debatable to play 3 Solar or 3 Aloof Lupine. It's Solar is more powerful, but it works with less cards than Aloof Lupine. Aloof Lupine works with more cards, so it's more consistent, but it's less powerful. Like Aloof Lupine and like a Dark or a Roar or a Thunder Dragon or a Matrix, like that's your full combo right there. Your Unicarrier Colossus combo. I'd probably play the Aloof just because it's a little more consistent, but you could definitely play 3 Solar and 2 Aloof instead. This is a new card we added. It's called Nemesis Corridor. If you don't know what this card does, it says you can target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Corridor, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. Basically, this is a Thunder monster, and it activates in hand, so it makes it where you can summon Colossus because it counts as your Thunder Dragon or your Thunder effect in hand. So what this does, you can shuffle back a banished card and then summon it and then summon Colossus. So if you have a banished monster, it's a 1-card Colossus, which is really powerful. It can also shuffle back your 1 Colossus if it's banished, and then summon it with itself, obviously. It's really good. One of the better extenders in the deck, I'd say. But you could potentially cut this card because it's not a consistency card, but it does increase the power of the deck a little bit. 3 Thunder Dragon, 3 Dark. These are mandatory. 1 Hawk, 2 Roar. Obviously, they're semi-limited and limited. All these cards are really good. 1 Duo, just to have to search off the Fusion or to search off Chaos Space or Dark. You know, it comes up a lot. It's a very good card. 1 Levianeer to search for Chaos Space. It's really good, especially against trap decks, because it pops 2 cards if you banish Lights and Darks to summon it. So it's just really, it forces a lot of activations. Even against like combo decks, it forces them to use their monster negates or whatever, or it just pops their field and opens them up to attack for game. Yeah, the 2 Nibiru, like I said, this card is insanely good against combo decks. Play 1 Gold Sark. This card is one of the best starters because you can just banish a Roar and summon a Dark from deck, or you can just banish a Dark and search Hawk and then make a Colossus. So it's a 1-card Colossus with no setup at all, which is really really nice. It helps with consistency. One instant fusion, you can summon the Kaminari attack. Obviously, that's the only target we play. But basically, you summon this, and then you can banish a Thunder Dragon from hand and itself to make Titan to the real way, I guess, instead of with the fusion. And it's really powerful. It's just a nice extender. It's a thunder monster. You can't make Colossus with it, though, unfortunately, because Colossus has to be an effect monster. But it's still really, really powerful. 3 Allure of Darkness. This adds consistency. And it's like kind of a combo starter in this deck because you banish Dark or Roar to trigger their effects. 2 Thunder Dragon Fusion. 3 Chaos Space. This is one of the best starters because you can pitch a Thunder Dragon, then search a White Dragon, and banish them and get their effects, and then you get a draw as well to put back you put back the one that you banish, and you draw another card, and it's just a lot of advantage gain from this card, and it really helps like start your combos. This card like makes your Union Carrier way more consistently. Then you have 2 Called by the Grave. This card's just good in any combo deck. It's good in like really almost every deck, to be honest. Just a broken card. Stops Maxi, stops Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler. It's also just good to interact with your opponent, obviously. And the 2 Droplet just helps clear boards. Helps you play the game against like Drytron. Or just, negate any effect that's a problem. For the 1 Colossus, obviously, and don't need any explanation for that. 2 Titan, you need at least 2. It's debatable to play 3. Sometimes you run out, depending on how you play it, but you need at least 2 because you can summon one, and then when it goes to the grave or whatever, you can fusion back the one to summon the other one. So like you have like infinite if you just only make it off of fusions, but sometimes you run out when you make it with like the instant fusion or whatever. But two's plenty. But you can play 3 if you want. Link Karibo, this is pretty important for the Matrix. Sometimes you can make it with the Dragon Buster, but that doesn't really come up very often. But mainly the Matrix to be able to put it in the graveyard, trigger its effect to like reborn it with a Hawk or something. Striker Dragon, this card's mandatory if you're playing the baby dragons because you summon one, you link it off for the Striker Dragon, then you can banish and summon the other one. So it's like it instantly triggers your baby dragon effects, and instantly goes into a link 2 of your choice, which we are playing a lot of. We play the Hieratic Seal. This is just a good defensive option turn 1 sometimes. To make with the 2 baby dragons, like a Striker Dragon and a baby dragon makes Hieratic Seal, and it's just a balance. The only card that we can summon from the deck with it is the Dragon Buster, which isn't good, but sometimes it could block a body, or block an attack, rather. We play Nightmare Phoenix. This card pops a back row, really good against back row decks. I'd say this card's mandatory. IP Masquerena, I don't make this card very often, but sometimes it's good to go into turn 1. Usually we're making Union Carrier, to be honest, we're making a Link 2 Union Carrier or Predaplant, but sometimes it comes up. This card's definitely a flex spot. Cross Sheep, this card is insanely good in this deck because obviously you can summon Colossus or Titan underneath the Cross Sheep, and what its effect is when you summon a fusion monster to one of its arrows, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster from your graveyard. So that lets you link climb into like access code really easily, or even an Appaloosa if you're going first, or you're trying to go for game through a hand trap or something. Union Carrier, best card in the extra deck other than Colossus. Equips the Dragon Buster, makes it where your opponent can't summon from the extra deck. It's crazy. Predaplant lets you send the fusion to make Titan. Obviously, it comes up a lot. You make it on your turn 1 a lot of times too. Nightmare Unicorn, this card climbs into access code and it outs a card. Non-destruction, obviously it's good. Appaloosa. You make this a lot in this version. Like whenever you have Solar, pretty much, you have the option to make Appaloosa most of the time, because Solar can summon a token and it just like climbs really easily into Appaloosa. And the same with Access Code. Access Code is just good for game shots and also just popping cards, like good against trap decks and stuff too. But overall, this deck's insanely consistent. Like I said, we bricked 1 out of 27 games tonight. It's also really fun. Like there's a lot of ways to get to the Union Carrier Colossus, and then also like extend past that, obviously, which you'll see in the duels coming up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the duels and everything. I've been having a lot of fun making these videos, streaming. It's been awesome. The channel's been growing so fast. Like we applied for partnership. It's crazy. But hopefully we just keep growing like we are. It's a lot of fun. Yu-Gi-Oh's awesome. I've been playing forever. Appreciate all the new viewers and everything. But make sure you're subscribed. I'll be live on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, with this deck, playing it some more. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. How do we play this? I think this is full combo. Kind of a weird way to get there, but it's Unicarrier Colossus, I'm pretty sure. We'll banish Dark, I think. So we have Roar in hand. So we banish Dark and then search for Hawk. Then Hawk will summon back the Dark. Then we can make Colossus, and then we can summon Baby Dragon, then make Striker Dragon. Search the other White Dragon, then make Unicarrier. Yeah. We have Called by the Grave for an Ash or Maxi. Summon it here. Striker. So we play 2 White Dragon, so we'll search the other one. Can't wait for Skill Drain to be hit. Super hard to build your deck for best of 1. Yeah, all Floodgates really should just not exist. Like Skill Drain goes a match, Vanity's Emptiness, all those cards. Yeah, we were on an 11 win streak, but we lost to the Dratron deck too, so we're like 13 or 14 and 2 on the night. Which isn't too bad, for sure. Colossus. I should have summoned that in attack. That was a mistake. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal because it protects itself. Then we'll go ahead and activate this to get our Hawk back. Just for next turn. And to put another Thunder in Grave. We'll pass. So he can't add cards from his deck to his hand, and he can't special summon from the extra deck right now. Should all be limited to 1. I think this should all be banned, because if they're limited to 1, you'll still run into it, and it's still annoying. And there's no like skill involved with Floodgates. It's just like, you know, you flip your Floodgate and, oh, now my opponent can't play the game, you know? I mean, I guess that's kind of what I'm doing right here. Like, Colossus plus this is a Floodgate for sure. But, you know, it takes more to get to this point. I do think that Unicarrier in this card should probably be banned. But I'd be okay with Colossus being banned too. As much as I like Thunder Dragon. So he's playing PK. Okay. So he can't use the cloak because I have a Colossus. He can't summon from the extra deck. So our Unicarrier will die, but that's fine. He always dies. Okay, he must not know what sword. Okay, he's making his guy have more attack. Sure. Foolish, okay. Unicarrier is there to do one job only. Yep, that is facts. We don't care if he leaves. Fine with that. We're gonna hold our Call by the Grave because none of this is a threat right now. The Bureau. Okay, so we can summon the White Dragon by banishing the Roar, which will trigger Roar, and we will summon a Dark from deck. That will then let us link 2 into probably a Nightmare Phoenix to pop this, because this is probably a Fog Blade. Fog Blade would help out the Colossus, but it would force him to Fog Blade the Phoenix. Then we would get our search with Dark, which we'd probably just grab. What will we grab with that? We could grab Fusion, but it's not great here. But we'll start with that. We'll start with that. See what his back row is. Roar trigger. Yeah, I don't necessarily think Colossus is completely fair, but the floodgates are super unfair because you just don't have to do anything to establish them. You just have to set them, you know, like the trap cards. But Colossus is, I'd say, is probably more fair. So we'll summon Dark. So I think we'll make the Nightmare Phoenix. We'll go that route. Just link climb. Force this. Then we could like potentially climb into an access code, actually. Probably what we're gonna do. So we'll this. He does have, he will be able to summon from the graveyard though, so. Use this. Also use this. We're gonna pitch our Nibiru because we don't really care about it. Oh my gosh, not this guy. Not this guy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is a droplet, not a fog blade. That bot comes in here almost every stream. Oh, so what'd he send? It's an Ancient Cloak, okay. So he's probably just gonna half the Colossus. That triggers our Dark, and Dark can add. Might just grab a Duo here to get a search because I don't think we're killing them through the wings engrave as well. Probably just grab Duo because Duo can attack over and then search another monster, and then we can make Appaloosa main phase 2. Yeah, we'll just grab the Duo here. We'll summon the Duo. Which, White Dragon. And I guess we'll banish Striker Dragon. I think it's because he set the droplet instead of using it because he couldn't out the Buster Sword, the Destruction Sword. Because if he droplets a Colossus, he still can't summon from the extra deck. So I think he was just waiting. It's his play. I'm not going to use the Hawk yet, I don't think. Because we're just going to Duo. Duo will search for a Matrix, and we'll normal summon the Matrix main phase 2, and then make Appaloosa with these. Yeah, we'll just do that. We could have killed him if he didn't have the wings in graveyard to block an attack. Ditch this. Also had Solar, actually. Is that relevant? No. Matrix is better. Actually, we could have killed him. We could have chained our Call by the Grave to his wings. Okay, that's fine though. Either way, this is like still really hard to out. So you have Nibiru, maybe? Okay, he doesn't. This beats Nibiru, obviously. So this will get counters, and then Matrix will search. And we're just going to pass turn on that. That's plenty. Then we'll kill him next turn. So we still have the Colossus lock plus Appaloosa now with a Call by the Grave set. It's extra protection. Lightning Storm where Colossus protects itself. So yeah, so that's just game. All right. The other day I thought I was screwed. Busted if you negate the carrier. Negate the carrier? I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works. I think once it's equipped, it's just equipped to the monster that it's equipped to. The carrier doesn't really matter at that point. Pretty sure. Might be wrong though. Let me read it. This hand's pretty good, by the way. So, Union Carrier. What does it say? I think. Yeah, I don't think it falls off. So we're gonna start with the Lure of Darkness. Baits and Ash Blossom. We don't really care if it gets Ash because we have a Loof Lupine. Okay, banish our Dark. Dark will grab Roar. Maybe actually we might not get Roar because we don't have an in-hand Thunder effect to make Colossus, so maybe we just grab Thunder Dragon. Loof Lupine, banish Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon will then Loof Lupine, banish the Thunder Dragon. Like, we'll use Thunder Dragon effect to search 2 Thunder Dragons, then banish one of them for the Loof to banish Roar. Roar will then summon Matrix. And then we can make Colossus Titan, but we can't make Union Carrier there. But we have a ton of defensive cards, so we'll do it that way. As long as he doesn't have an effect negation for our Loof Lupine. Summon a Loof. Okay, so banish Roar. Roar will summon Matrix. Actually, maybe we just make Colossus with this. This is actually just... Maybe we do just make Colossus and pass. It's either that or we could make Titan. I'm not sure which one's more oppressive because we could make Predaplant into Titan. Sorry, I should specify. Because if we Predaplant into Titan, then we get the Thunder Dragon Fusion follow-up. But we have Maxi, Ash, and Droplet, which is why the Titan's probably just good enough. Traptrix kind of cringe deck to me. Didn't know what happened either, to be honest. But I did win the duel. I'm trying to find the replay. So we could make the Predaplant. That's probably the right play instead of the just making Colossus here. The Colossus is really oppressive, whereas Titan is not. But this will give us more of a follow-up to kill him on the next turn. So I'll probably just make the Predaplant. Since we have so many hand traps and stuff. This will search us another. Activate this. We could also summon Colossus with this. By just shuffling back the Thunder Dragons. Maybe that's what we do. That's probably what we do. Yeah. back this, and or just put back the other Thunder Dragon. That way we have the Fusion Engrave for follow-up. That's why we did it that way. I'm gonna set both of these. And I might Thunder Dragon for 2 more Thunder Dragons just for the droplet to have an extra monster in hand. But I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd rather have the effect next turn. So yeah, pass. This isn't like the worst. This is a pretty decent opening. We have really good follow-up. We have Maxi Ash double droplet with a Colossus. Yeah, so you just couldn't play through it. Very nice. Let's go again. There's a menu that name, save, replay, check replay in your profile. How does that work? What do you mean? Is that like you view somebody's profile and you can see the replay? Because I've seen that. Alright, so we opened the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, which isn't great, but at least it's a dark for Allure of Darkness, so it could be worse. We're going to go ahead and just activate Allure of Darkness. It baits an Ash Blossom, probably. No Ash Blossom. Oh, wow. We drew the Corridor. Corridor can put back the Buster Sword into the deck. That's really lucky that we drew that. Okay, we also drew Chaos Space. This hand's nuts now. How do we go about this? We could go... I guess Solar Effect first. Solar, we'll just send Roar, I suppose. Yeah. God, we have like full combo. I'm really scared of like a Nibiru though. Where to see your deck? I'll show you after this game, but I'm gonna be making I made a video 2 days ago of my Thunder Dragon deck, but this version's way different than the one we were playing 2 days ago. I'm gonna be making another video that will be uploaded tomorrow. So if you subscribe, I'll do an in-depth profile explaining how the deck works and everything, and why I chose certain cards. I appreciate that sub, man. Thank you, Captain. So we could Chaos Space, pitch Matrix, search Black Dragon, summon the Black Dragon, then make Striker Dragon, search White Dragon, banish Roar, summon, then Roar will summon Dark, Solar summon a token. Yeah, we're just gonna go that route. Black Dragon. And the Matrix will activate. Then we can make Striker Dragon. Trying to think if we can make Appaloosa, Union Carrier, Colossus. I think we can. He has a response. Interesting. So then we'll summon this by banishing the Roar. We won't get to use our Chaos Space yet, but that's fine because we want to trigger the Roar. So Roar will summon Dark. Dark will then trigger the Solar to summon a token. So we're at 5 summons. Token will be 6, so we can get Nibiru'd here, but it's okay if we get Nibiru'd because we still have the Corridor in hand and the Dark Search. So we'll see if he Nibiru's us here. If he Nibiru's here, Okay, so now we could just go straight into Appaloosa if we want to. By shuffling all these into Appaloosa. And we'll still have a token. Then Dark will search. You can search like Hawk, I guess, with Dark. I think how we go about this. I think we'll make Appaloosa. Just to play around like a potential Nibiru or something. Then the Dark will search, and then we can summon the Corridor. Use the okay, yeah. Use the Corridor in this for Union Carrier. And then the Dark, yeah, okay, we have it. Big boy Appaloosa. This just plays around Nibiru because I think he might have Nibiru. We could have done cross sheep thing as well and getting one more extender, but I think this is better this way. So now we have the option, we can get Hawk to summon back, or we can get Fusion. Probably Hawk though. I'll probably get Hawk. Get Hawk here. Then I'll go ahead and activate this. Put this back into the deck. Really cool interaction. This will let us make Union Carrier here. We'll go ahead and just go ahead and activate this first. We'll summon the Roar. Colossus. Then I'll make Union Carrier. Probably should have summoned Colossus and attack. This kind of, we have enough Thunders that we don't care about Lightning Storm, so probably should have summoned an attack, but either way, it's okay. And now, yeah. So we have 4 monster negates. We have 4 monster negates. He can't add cards from his deck to his hand, and he can't summon monsters from his extra deck, so we'll see what he ends up doing here. He pretty much needs Forbidden Droplet plus something to out this. Grasslook Screener, that's a good start. That's kind of scary. So Fairy Tale Snow is going to out this, or well, no, we have Appaloosa, so how many cards? 33 to milled 21 cards. Okay, Alistair. He milled Shadal Windy, Falco, a Snow, a Hedgehog, another Windy. So he's playing Shadal Lightsworn and an Aerial. Can't find the replay, but I must have forgotten to save. But no cap, I was in a duel. The Buster was equipped, but I used droplets in the whole board. Oh, okay. Maybe it does work that way. I think I'll build Thunder Dragon too, since I have Chaos Space and Allure Darkness, my previous Dragon deck. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It doesn't take like a ton more cards. Like, I think Colossus and Titan are both URs. I'm playing my inexperienced brain. Thought I lost. Turn 19 in between we were in a game. Dang. That's a long game. So this guy, Grasslick Screener is definitely a good start on how to out this board. So he's... I'm going to max C. Okay, so we banished those 3 with Aerial. So we can negate that with Appaloosa, but I think we just save our Appaloosa negate and we'll just max C. You're back. Well, we ended on Appaloosa for 4, Colossus Buster, but he activated Grasslick Screener and milled a bunch of Shaddoll cards in a snow, so. So snow's not once per turn, so we can just keep summoning it. So we don't negate it with Appaloosa, but we'll negate the on-field effect with Appaloosa. Just nice for it. Yeah, it's a pretty good board. Grasslick Screener is definitely the best card he could have had there, though. So I think we'd let the snow summon, and then we'll negate the snow's on-summon effect, I think is the move. Hopefully, as long as he doesn't have something to chain block the snow effect, which I don't think he will. Or if he doesn't have a forbidden droplet as well. So we'll let the snow resolve. We're gonna draw 3 cards here. So he's summoning snow, the windy effect, and the Falco. Ooh, and he has this. Okay. I think we have to negate this one. This is a hard once per turn, right? Yeah, so we'll negate that. We're fine with this. Because the snow can flip the Colossus face down, which removes the equip and negates its effect, so. Snow will be summoned. Get 1 draw. Or we don't get a draw from Maxi because it was higher on the chain link. But we do get a draw for this. And the Windy will also give us a draw. Shame if you got Sphere Mode. Use Chain Hole on Ash. That must have been good for the opponent. Fun for the opponent. Chain Hole. I've only seen that card like 1 time. So it's a beast. Draw another card. And we'll Appaloosa negate that. So now he can attack over Appaloosa. But we can also, oh no, that doesn't work. It's not a Thunder anymore. But that's fine. It's Tribute Summoning. Okay. That's fine. So he's going to attack over Appaloosa and then main phase 2 summon the snow to flip our Colossus face down. Which is fine, because if he goes off main phase 2, then he's still under max C, so. We'll see, though. This gains 1,000 attack, right? Or it's only 500. So yeah, we would lose more if we negate it. They come back. Oh, dang. Connection lost. That sucks. So yeah, so this guy outed it, but it's just because he drew Grasslick Screener, and that pretty much beats everything. Grass looks greener, milling like a bunch of cards. That card's so strong. It's a reason why it's banned in the TCG. Because he milled Snow. Snow with a bunch of cards to banish with it, obviously. But he's still under max C, so we don't lose yet by any means. It's all a heal stall deck, and I kind of want to build it. I've never seen one of those. It's just like you gain infinite life points where your opponent can't win. Okay. Fairy Tale Snow. You can do it, you can win all night long. Super Poly. Pitch Driver. Okay. Does he go into your like a construct? That has to be construct, I think. I mean, it could be, I think App Cologne as well. You could summon here. So he's playing like a whole construct. He's playing a lot of shit all cards. Another draw. It's a fusion. It's not bad. Both players gain life points, and you have a card. Discard that puts itself back in the deck. Oh, okay. So you just make it where you can, your opponent decks out, essentially. Okay. Shadal Core. Is he gonna add El Shadal Fusion? Schism. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so Schism's gonna be kind of hard to out because he's gonna summon a Winda on our turn. It's not the hardest thing to out, but it's definitely annoying. This is all due to a card called That Grass Looks Greener. Very good card. Called by the Grave. I wonder why he didn't attack the Colossus. Interesting. Okay, so I gotta think how we go about this. How many Thunder Dragons do we have? So we still have 2 in deck, okay. So he has Schism. Schism can send a monster we control to the graveyard and summon Winda. I might go start with Dragon Duo. Let's start with this. There's the Solar. And we'll banish Dark. Or no, we'll just banish Roar. Activate Roar. He'll chain Schism probably, which we're fine with. He'll chain Schism to send the duo. We just flip summon Colossus and attack the Winda with Colossus if that's the play he does. Then we could play main phase 2. Okay, yeah. So what he's trying to do here is lock us out of special summons, but we still have the Colossus, so that's fine. Public cards banned too, even in Duel Links. You talking about Winda? Or Super Poly? Which one? think I might make a shit all Dogmatica deck IRL because I have a few of the key cards. It's a really good deck. Really, really good deck for sure. One of the better decks. I'd say like top 5 for sure. Sweet, makes window. Links in the decks are 20 cards decks usually. 20 grass. Cool links, it would be 30 cards. Yeah, true. Still good though, I'd imagine. But working on a grass deck with a thunder package is fun. Yeah, I really like the thunder deck with the grass like screener. Definitely a lot of fun. Alright, so we can flip summon this. And attack over the window. Uses our battle phase, but we don't have an option here because we can't special summon right now. Ooh, he has Alistair. Okay. Our Matrix won't make us big enough. But we can protect our Colossus, but that does suck. Dang, that makes sense why he did that then. So that's fine. Oh, I should have chained Call by the Grave. What am I doing? Or did he? No, he did it in the damage step. I think he did. Did he do it in the damage step? So we'll banish this. Get a search. Man, we might die here. Did he do that in the damage step? I think he did, right? Or did he do it on attack declaration? I don't know. Probably just had fusion. And main phase 2. We can't special summon anymore, so we're just gonna set our called by. Yeah, that's all we really can do here. The dark will come back to our hand in the end phase. Yeah. Why people not use Lightsworn instead of grass? Well, the Lightsworn, the Grasslick screener literally mills like 20 cards minimum. And Lightsworn cards like Raiden, for example, only mill like 2. They're still good, but not as good. She's very still streaming. You should probably get some sleep. Nah, dude, I'm good. I've only been streaming a little over 3 hours. Not that bad. The other, a little over a week ago, I had a 15-hour stream, so this is nothing. Grass decks were super broken in Duel Links, even only milling 10. Yeah, I can imagine, because you're probably only hitting good cards to mill, because you probably play just a bunch of good mill cards. So he won't be able to fusion from deck. So we'll just, this is fine. How's it going with the matches? I think we're 13-2 or 14-2 so far on the night. So pretty good. Not bad at all. This build's definitely doing a lot better than the build we were playing on the last stream. I'll be making a video of this this build, and I'll upload it tomorrow. It's definitely a lot more fun, and it's more consistent too. 15 hours, yikes! I can't imagine being up that long unless I'm watching the news. Yeah, we what I did on that stream, I made a new account and I just grinded with the new account until I got all the way to Platinum 1 in one stream, and like from creating the new account to Plat 1, it took 15 hours. So that's how long I streamed. I got like the VODs on my channel, and the I made like a small like highlight video from that stream as well. It's pretty crazy though. He just passed. I think he messed up. Droplet, nice. Think he locked himself? Yeah. Because he summoned the cross sheep. That was his only special summon. So we drew Droplet. That's pretty good. We could summon Titan and see if he tries to use Schism on the Titan. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do we have banished? Do we have enough Thunders banished? Yeah. Yeah, we'll start with this. Not gonna lie, you don't play Yu anymore, so you have no idea. Oh, Plat 1's the highest rank in the competitive ladder on Master Duel. Like Platinum 1 is the highest you can get. So we made a new account and played in ranked all the way until we got to the highest rank in ranked. It took 15 hours total. That's right. You've been playing chess, right? Crazy consistent, always mill what you need. Yeah. Yeah, I think Grass should probably be banned in Master Duel as well. Alright, we'll start with this. See if he chains anything. So he's gonna chain Schism. This is where I gotta think. Does this target? No, it does not target. Same attribute, so field or graveyard. So that's fine. So then we'll Droplet and then we can make another Titan. Oh dang, you are. I didn't realize you were Ukrainian. That sucks, man. Is your family okay? I mean, it doesn't suck that you're Ukrainian. It sucks the, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. The situation sucks. Astral are not using TCG ban list because in Japan. Some fire than a TCG. Yeah, Master Duel is its own ban list. It's kind of like it's mostly OCG ban list, but there's like a few cards that are different. They start banning cards. I just ask that I get more materials back. Yeah, me too. If they ban a card, hopefully you'll just get your all the points back for it. That would definitely suck if you didn't. All right, what is he thinking about so hard? I don't know what's taking this guy so long. They give compensation when they ban cards and Duel Links, but never really hit URs or SRs very often. Yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't really make a lot of sense for them to ban the URs unless they're just crazy good, like Calamities or something. Construct. Can you turn off crossplay for Geomaster Duel? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've never tried. So I can Droplet, pitch. I think we just let the construct resolve. I don't think we really care. Marquia, but most of my family's alright. Great uncle got shrapnel to his head. Wow. Holy shit, man. Yeah, man, that sucks. Glad everybody's like okay though. Man, that's so scary. War is fucking terrifying. Okay, so he's banishing those 3. How do we go about this? We can call by that, but I don't think it matters enough. I think I'm just gonna wait. Okay, so we can droplet, pitch, probably Matrix. All we need to negate is the window, so. Yeah, so just the window. Then we can instant fusion. Did Maxi or something? He has snow. He still has snow. That's what we're saving our call by for. I remember we were doing something with it. I appreciate that sub, Wellington. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we'll Titan here. Dark will trigger. Let's search us a probably Roar. Roar can add back Duo. We'll activate Roar. It's Titan. I gotta think here. Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in a sec. So I think we'll pop the Fleur-de-Lis. And then I know we'll pop the Construct. It's more of a threat because yeah. Does he have engraved to add back? El Shaddai and Core. Yeah, we'll pop this. Or just pop the Schism. Oh no, we got 30 seconds. Oh no, we might lose. Add back this, I guess. We might lose. We might run out of time. This is I wasn't paying enough attention. Titan effect. Titan effect. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run out of time. I would attack with Duo, but we're gonna run out of time. So we get called by for this. That's 6 seconds, dude. Oh my gosh. I think we lose. I think we're gonna run out of time, guys. We're out of time. We're running out of time. He's gonna chain snow again. Oh, he didn't chain it again. Okay, resolve, resolve, resolve. Attack. Attack, 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 attack. 1 second. We did it! 2 seconds on the clock! 2 seconds! Oh. Oh. 2 seconds. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. That was intense. Oh my gosh. Let's go.